What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Peaceful Ambition video. Guys, today I just want to jump into it because honestly, this topic is so important and it's something that I should have been talked about, honestly, but it's something that I struggle with so much. So I kind of just wanted to marinate on it and just really think about it. And today it's been on my heart to talk with you guys about it. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about learning to speak about our emotions. And I know it sounds so basic, but it's a real thing that a lot of people don't know how to do. We don't know how to express our emotions or just speak on them or even let them be. So guys, if you are new to Peaceful Ambition, please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe this video and join the tribe. If you're always coming back and you are part of the tribe already, thank you so much. Please make sure you share it because you never know how this video can help someone else. So let's get into this video. So guys, I want to start off by talking about our repressed emotions. Now, somebody may ask, what is a repressed emotion? Like, I don't have that feeling. I don't know what that emotion is. Repressed emotions are actually emotions that we unconsciously avoid. So basically, we stuff them down so we don't have to worry about them, so we don't have to go there, so we don't have to tap into those emotions. But today, guys, I want us to tap into those emotions. I want us to pick up that rug, sweep that pile from underneath the rug and pull it out. Pull out the puzzle pieces. We're going to put them in place together and we're going to figure out how we can deal with these emotions. But what I want to do first is I want to basically give pointers so maybe you can sit here today and say, you know what, I don't have repressed emotions. That's not me. But maybe if I give you some of these checkpoints, you can say, you know what, I think it is me. It's because the first thing that we want to do when we want to make a change is to realize that we need to make a change, to realize that we need to help. So let me go ahead and tell you guys a few pointers or a few checkpoints so maybe you can see if you are having repressed emotions or if you're just needing to talk about your emotions a little bit more. So the first one is, you know, when you are upset, you don't yell, you don't scream, you don't even seem upset. And, you know, you may say, okay, I'm just a calm person. And guys, I say this is me. I'm a calm person. I'm pretty laid back for the most part. But I know for a fact that I have repressed feelings and emotions, or whatever the case is. I know that I do. And times when I am upset, when I am very angry, you know, I may look just like this, but inside of me is bubbling. Like I can literally feel my blood and everything boiling. But you know, when you have those repressed feelings, you know, you stuff them down. Yeah, you're upset, but you never go to the root of why you're upset. What happened? How did you work through it? You just be upset and just stuff them down. That's me. That is so me. So, you know, I know that I do it and I know that it's something that I have to work on. When I'm upset, I need to take it on right then and there rather than trying to keep the peace at the time. And then later on, maybe something small will happen. And that's what I explode up about. So guys, we want to make sure that when it's time to be upset, we're upset about that thing and not just try to play it cool and play it safe. And then when something small happens, we blow up. We don't want to be that person. We don't want to be a ticking time bomb, basically. You know, we all have emotions of anger and fear and all those things. And it's okay to release those feelings when it's the time being. But what we don't want to do is to hold on to them and then release them when it's unnecessary. So if you feel like that is you, maybe that is a sign that you repress your feelings also. Now, number 2. Okay, so my number 2 is avoidance. What do I mean by that? You avoid your emotions rather than taking things head on, kind of like what I said earlier. You know, you avoid it. You keep busy. You watch TV, you take a nap, you be around people. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it if you're not in, you know, alone, if you're not in the element to really have those emotions put forth. So you busy yourself up. You know, you stay busy for all the wrong reasons, basically. You try to escape. You try to avoid those emotions that's deep down inside of you. Anytime it starts to come back up, you push it back down. You push it away because you don't want to think about it. You don't want to be in that headspace. But sometimes, guys, no matter how hurtful it is, and how real you have to be it with yourself. You have to go to that place and pull yourself out of it. You can't just say, I'm not even going down that road. I'm not doing it, which is sometimes it's good to do that when you have to be tough. But for the most part, guys, we have to know how to express ourselves. We have to know that emotions are there for a reason. God didn't give us different feelings and different vibes and everything for no reason. So we have to feel those things. And like I always say, guys, I'm not only talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. I have to remind myself that it is okay to be upset. It's okay to have frown lines. It's okay to speak my mind. So I hope that this is also something that is touching you guys. Let's get to point number 3. Okay, guys, so my number 3 is you avoid confrontation. Basically, you don't want to go there. It's kind of like my number 2. You avoid the situation. You know, we don't want to have that. Sometimes we have to have that confrontation. It's just the way that we go about it that matters. You know, we have to learn to express ourselves. We have to learn to say, okay, look, I have an issue. I want to sit down with you and I want to talk about it, rather than just acting like it's never going to happen, because all it's going to do is bring up animosity. It's going to boil up things in your body that's not going to be healthy for you. So now that I told you guys, you know, some indicators to show you that you may be a person that represses your feelings or just a person that holds back, I now want to talk about reasons why you may do it, because you may be like, I am that person, but I don't see myself doing it, or I don't know why I do it. So let's talk about those key points. So the first one that I want to bring up, guys, is maybe you're afraid that you're going to lose something, so you hold back. You know, you're going to lose someone's dignity. You're going to lose someone's trust if you tell them how you really feel. But guys, if you feel that you're going to lose them, then that just means that your relationship is not that tight. If you have someone around you and you feel like you can't tell them how you truly feel or express yourself 100%, then something is wrong with your relationship. If you feel like it's even a friendship or a family member or whatever the case is, you have to be able to be around someone that you feel comfortable enough to express yourself. So, you know, we can't think that we're going to lose someone or lose something if we're not being ourselves, because that just doesn't make sense. And that means that it's not for us. All right, so my second point is, guys, it's almost like the first one, but basically you don't speak your mind or be your true self or express your emotions because you feel like people are going to treat you differently or see you differently. Now, guys, like I said the first time, if you feel like whoever you're around can't take the real you or take your real emotions, then they're not someone that you need to be around anyway. You always want to be yourself. You never want to feel like you have to put on a mask or put on an act when you're around certain people. 1, I feel like that will get tiring. And 2, why not embrace who you are all the time? Even when you're around people, why worry so much about what they're going to think and how they're going to feel and how they're going to move afterwards? You're going to give yourself a headache. No, be your true you and let them move accordingly, and you just continue to be yourself. Okay, so my third point, guys, you may carry guilt. And you know, just with carrying guilt, that is a repressed feeling. Guilt is usually something that you're ashamed of, that's, you know, always replaying inside your head, inside your body, and you just feel heavy. You feel, you know, you feel guilty. Within that, we need to basically see, why do you have the guilt? You know, don't just have the guilt and just say, you know, it is what it is. No, figure out why you have it and try to solve it so you don't have that guilt. So a lot of times when we carry guilt with us, it causes us to want to repress other feelings. It causes us to not want to, you know, speak out and to be who we know that we really are, because we already carry guilt and we don't want to do it again. So I guess in turn is also fear. So fear and guilt, we carry those things with us. So we approach everything with that already. And that's not good. All you're doing is slowing yourself down. You know, we need to release the guilt, release the fear, release whatever else is heavy on you. Guys, the new year is right around the corner. So this is a perfect time to start over or to renew yourself or reconstruct yourself or whatever it is. Change your mind, change your brain. This is the perfect time to do it. And it doesn't even have to be for the New Year's, because I did a tea time on that. You know, it can start today. It can start right after this video. Not saying you're just going to say, I'm changing my whole life and your whole life is going to change. No, baby steps are still steps. Start with something small. Start with doing something that is healthy for your mind and your body, for you, not for anyone else, just for you. All right, guys, so number 4, you know, this is really sad to say, but there are people out there that don't accept themselves. They're not able to say, you know what, this is me. This is how I'm going to look. This is the way that I think. This is who I am. Some people don't accept that. And when you don't accept yourself or know yourself, you're willing to basically change your personality, change your views for other people's, which means that you're not being true to yourself. You're not showing your emotions. You're picking up other people's along the way, and you're basically pretending to be that, and you're not being yourself. So when you basically repress those emotions and push them down and just decide, you know what, I'm not going to speak up and say anything because everyone else is not saying anything. So I'm just going to blend in and, not accept the fact that I think different than my friends or I think different than my family. I'm going to blend in just to be just like them. Guys, we don't want to do that. Sometimes it's okay to be the black sheep. A lot of times it's okay to be the black sheep. As long as you know that you're moving for a greater cause, you're moving for something that you believe in. And like I always say, guys, I don't want to make it sound like, because I know I'm saying a lot of you. I don't want you guys to be selfish or just think that I'm saying, everything revolves around you and whatever the case is. No, but a lot of times, and especially in this day and age, and especially with women, we neglect ourselves, we neglect our emotions. So right now it is about you. All right, so guys, now this is probably going to be my favorite part of the video. I want to talk about why you should express your feelings. So we already talked about, indicating if you are a person that represses your feelings or just holds your emotions in. And then we talked about why you may be that person. Now let's talk about why you should not be that person, why you should be able to speak your mind. So my first key point is why not? Guys, why not talk with how you feel? Why not say what's on your brain, how your heart feels? Why not? Because there are millions and millions and millions of people out there that do it. So what makes you less important that you feel like you can't do it? Nothing, because you are just as important or even more important. If you are part of this tribe, you are so important that I'm telling you today, if you feel like you are a person that represses your emotions, let them go, let them out. Not all at one time to go crazy, but start writing them down, Start realizing what's within you that you're holding in and let it out. Even if you have to go outside and hug a tree or yell or take a run or whatever it is, guys, find your outlet that helps you get those balled up emotions and unwind them, because there's nothing that's going to feel better than letting yourself be free. You're chaining your own self up. You're holding your own self back. You have to release those emotions and you will feel the freedom that you wanted to have so long ago. And you never know. Releasing those emotions and starting tapping into your true self can just uplift your life in so many ways that you didn't even think. Your finances can be better. Your skin can start glowing. You may find a spouse or whatever it is that you're looking for. And it all can start once you start taking care of yourself. And I'm not talking about getting your nails done, getting your hair done. I'm talking about healing your heart, growing your brain, feeding your spirit. Those are things that you want to do to uplift your life. So guys, I hope this video has reached you and it did well for you and it helped you. So, like I always say, I'm not talking to y'all only, I'm also talking to myself, and I feel so much better, honestly. So guys, I want you guys to comment anything down below. I love talking to my tribe, talking to my community, and not only talking to me, but we're also talking to each other. So whatever comment you leave, it may help another tribe member. So guys, please make sure you go over to my other channel, Andre&Tiera's World, as well as the Wise Family 5, and my daughter's channel, Akira'sView. Please go ahead and support us, show us some love, share, like, subscribe on those other channels. Make sure you guys are also watching the Wise Family 5 all month long. We will be going live and doing giveaways. I love you again, my tribe babies. Thank you guys so much for sitting and listening to me. And until next time, y'all, peace and ambition. Bye-bye.